It happens to every darts player, cheering and celebrating at the wrong time. You won't believe how many embarrassing moments there are that you didn't know about. In 2015, the pressure mounted on the opening day of the tournament. Some of the world's best darts players took to the stage in front of a raucous crowd at Alexandra Palace. But while some managed to come through with flying colours, others fell victim to some embarrassing and unforgettable fails. In the case of Andy Hamilton, the former finalist had never before suffered a first round defeat in the tournament, but that all changed when he came up against Joe Mernon. It was a tense match that went all the way to a tiebreak situation, with Mernon finally clinching a 3-2 win by 2 clear legs. But it wasn't just the drama of the match that had people talking. As Mernon celebrated his victory, he momentarily forgot the rules and jumped on the stage in excitement. Unfortunately for him, he quickly realised his mistake as he was reminded that he needed 2 clear legs for the win. It was a red-faced moment for the Bolton man, who eventually completed the victory on double 8 and sheepishly shook the hand of the departing Hamilton. But Mernon wasn't the only one who had reason to celebrate on that day. Jamie Caven and Mensur Suljovic also came through their opening matches with comfortable wins, much to the delight of the crowd. For Suljovic, it was a case of dropping the opening set to Jermaine Watamina, before quickly gaining a grip on the match and ending his 3-1 win with a 99.44 average. As for Caven, he took on Rob Salzbow in the closing clash, proving to be a class above during his 3-0 victory. But while these players managed to keep their celebrations in check, Mernon's unforgettable action was a stark reminder of the high emotions that come with the high-stakes competition. In the 2021 World Match Play, the pressure was on for Glenn Durant. Having just broken his 17-game losing streak the week before, he faced a tough draw in the first round against Callum Ritz, who was making his Blackpool debut. Ritz was one of the most informed players on the tour at that point, having won his first Pro Tour event at the start of the year. The bookies acknowledged the difference in the player's momentum and made Ritz the heavy favourite for the game, with odds of 1.33 compared to 3.75 for Daza. The game started and Durant played his predictable mediocre level, while Ritz surprisingly played poorly. This led to a low-quality game where Ritz went into the first break with a 5-0 lead. But Durant then won 5 of the next 8 legs to make it 8-5, giving the audience hope for a potential comeback. However, a Ritz hold of throw in the 14th leg put him just a leg away from the finish line. With 92 left, Ritz hit bullseye and double 18 to extend his lead to 4 legs. Clearly frustrated with his accuracy, Ritz celebrated by punching his wrist, causing his watch to fall off and hit the oki. He picked it up and left it on his table, then went on to hold in the 16th leg to win 10-6. It was a poor game, with Ritz winning despite hitting the lowest average of any player in the first round and Durant throwing the second lowest. After the game, Ritz tweeted saying that a win is a win and that he wanted someone to buy him a new watch. He spoke about the watch in a post-match interview. As the tournaments continued, fans wondered if Ritz would be able to keep his cool in future games, or if he would suffer another embarrassing moment. It seems like watches and wrist punches don't mix well in the world of darts. As we just talked about Callum Ritz's watch-breaking celebration, it turns out he's not the only one who's guilty of this rare mishap. In fact, another player, Mensur Suljovic, also suffered from a similar fail celebration during the European Championship in 2021. Don't forget to hit the bullseye to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. Suljovic, who had qualified as the second seed for the tournament, faced off against Florian Hempel in the second round. The two players were neck and neck in the beginning, but Suljovic managed to pull ahead and take a 3-leg lead. With just one more leg to win, he had a chance to seal the victory, and that's when things got a little messy. In a moment of celebration, Suljovic punched his hand and his watch flew off his wrist, hitting the oki in the process. He had to stop to pick it up and put it on the table, which may have caused a moment of distraction. It certainly didn't help that he lost the next 3 legs in a row, bringing the score to 9-9 and forcing a sudden death decider. But despite the setback, Suljovic managed to keep us cool and win the game in the end, much to the delight of the Austrian crowd. 2 players, 2 different tournaments, 2 failed celebrations involving watches and wrists. It's a strange coincidence. Gerwyn Price, who was known for his exuberant celebrations on the dart stage, often leaving crowds divided and buzzing with his antics. His passion and energy are undeniable, but not everyone is a fan, including 16-time world champion Phil Taylor. The darts legend has spoken about Price's celebrations, suggesting that the Welshman should calm it down a little bit and reserve his outbursts for the right moments.
Well, what would your advice be to Gerwyn Price now?
Calm it down a little bit. Do it at the right times, I'd say.
But for Gerwyn Price, he's not one to back down from his style of play. He's a fierce competitor who wears his emotions on his sleeve, often attracting heat from crowds and being met with boos during matches. But he also has his supporters, particularly in his native Wales, where his name is chanted with pride. Despite his success on the hockey, including a recent impressive performance at the World Cup of Darts, where he produced his best form of the year so far, Price's celebrations have caused controversy. His over-the-top reactions have sparked debate among fans and players alike, with some calling for him to tone it down. For Phil Taylor, it's not just Price's celebrations that bring back memories of stormy rivalries on the dart stage. He recorded his tense feud with Paul Nicholson, a player who had a habit of getting under Taylor's skin. Nicholson's antics included sitting down during Taylor's walk-on and waving him off after beating him at a tournament. Taylor remembers his reaction to Nicholson's behaviour, thinking it was funny, but also knowing it would cause a stir. He warned Nicholson that he was making a rod for his own back, as such actions would label him and result in being constantly booed, much like Gerwyn Price. As Taylor prepares for his next tournament, he's set to join the World Seniors Tour and compete in the World Seniors Match Play. But the memories of his past rivalries and the current crop of players, including Gerwyn Price, continue to be a hot topic among darts fans. Whether you love or hate Gerwyn Price's celebrations, there's no denying that they add to the excitement and drama of the game. But with Phil Taylor's words echoing in his ears, perhaps Price will think twice before going over the top with his celebrations in the future. Hilarious celebrations that had gone viral one time was of former professional darts player Bobby George. In a video that has been circulating on Twitter, Bobby Dazzler can be seen scoring a maximum 180 to follow up John Lowe's 140. What happened next is nothing short of shocking. Bobby walks up to the board, detaches a square hole off his golden silky shirt, and begins to tense his chest, making his nipple bounce up and down in the process. The celebration is so outrageous that it even managed to crack the usually stoic demeanour of old stone-faced Lowe. The video has attracted a lot of attention online and has garnered plenty of hilarious comments. While Bobby's celebration may be the talk of the town now, it's not the only one that has captured the attention of darts fans. Old clips of Ted Hankey's weird and rude ways of playing darts have also gone viral, providing plenty of laughs for viewers. Don't forget to hit the bullseye to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. See you next time.